Okay, go ahead. You can open. Oh,
This is the greenhouse.
wow. Okay.
What? It's bigger
I-
than you expected. Oh.
Okay, let me see how I feel when I step in. Whew. Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I feel it. Let me see the humidity. It's
Heat.
got to be like what 90% to 100% humidity in here.
Probably, yeah.
And then in terms of heat, oh, I'm so bad at like determining heat when it's
I forgot
when
my
it's
gauge.
humid.
Yeah.
Probably what, like 90?
Probably
90-ish or something like that.
90-ish, yeah. Because we're looking
Wow.
at about 80 something today.
So how big is this enclosure?
It's a 10 by 12, and I believe it's about 11 feet tall on the pitch. I believe.
This is a very, very good size.
This is the original one. It was too small, so I bumped it up.
Was it easy to put together?
It was a kit from Harbor Freight. It was, I mean, if you follow the direction and we watched YouTube's, the original we actually had to go back because they had some missing pieces. But if it came with all the pieces, it would have been easier. Yeah, and then the pavers we decided to pave, and then the misting system was another.
So the misting system didn't come with it.
No, that's something that I had
Wow.
to research and do.
Wow.
You'll be
Okay.
visiting Jonathan at Floriculture.
Yeah.
He helped me out a lot in regards to the misting, and we're
Oh.
actually really good friends.
Oh, that's very nice of him.
Yeah.
Because I would have no idea what the heck
To even start,
to do.
huh?
So it kind of like starts there. You have like a hose
Mhm.
that goes in, and then it just kind of like.
This is on a timer, so I don't water it at all. It goes for 2 minutes, 4 times a day. It's pretty self-sufficient when after you
Right.
set it all up, you know?
Yeah.
The plants that come in here, they've all acclimated to a lot of watering. You know, a lot of times you get like, oh, let it dry out. All of these plants, they're all drenched. And I like it. This is like my little heaven.
Whew, I don't even know what to say. This is like wow. All right, should we start on this side of things?
Sure. Oh, actually this one is what I was telling you, it's a sport Monstera.
Oh, okay, let's talk
So-
about this one. So you found this what at Home Depot or?
Yeah, one of the big box stores. Actually, my friend found it and called me. And so this is the only variegated leaf, but it's a large form Monstera. I mean, as far as variegation on the stem,
It's kind of hard to say.
yeah, so I am hoping this is the newest leaf with no variegation, but I'm hoping that I feel that if the plant has the genes in it,
Mm-hmm.
then it will eventually pop up again. Maybe not in the next year or two, but eventually.
So you don't believe that plants can grow out of their variegation? So if you get like all white leaves, you just leave them?
If I get all white leaves, I do chop it because like this one, the ghost,
Uh-huh.
right behind you on the wall. That one I haven't chopped yet, just because the leaves have survived. But when I do find that it's declining, then I do chop it because once it's all white, then I feel like it can never go back to green. But if it goes to solid green,
Right.
I feel that it will eventually start variegating again.
Huh. I
But-
don't know. I haven't thought too much about that. I mean, it's
Not like but I don't think, like I said, not in like a year, maybe in 10 years from now, you know.
Yeah.
But like I have this one right here. The original is this one, and there's like barely any white on the stem at all,
Mhm.
and it gave me this.
okay. So now this guy's getting a bit too white. No.
This
Yeah.
guy's getting a little too white. This was the last leaf, so I'm like, ah. Eventually once the white leaves start to decline, then I'll chop it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my nice half moon solid sectorial.
I like that. Even though you're in like super high intensity greenhouse or with like high humidity and stuff, you're still getting some burn, which is I think it's just super normal. Like you see this a lot even in large greenhouses where it's like quote
It
unquote
can't be
optimal.
beautiful forever,
Right,
you know.
right. I mean, this is as beautiful as it gets with so much white leaves, though.
Yeah.
I mean, this is really, really impressive. Yeah, I think. I don't know how I feel about these sports A lot of people they just like go absolutely crazy about them when they find them. I think it's worth the purchase if you can buy them for cheap.
Yeah, for me, it's like I'm just trying to see if like it will
Yeah.
produce more, you know.
Yeah.
I just started getting into Hoyas. They're like the thing now.
Okay. Yeah, I visited a Hoya nursery.
Yes,
And
unsolicited.
yeah, unsolicited plant talks. Yeah, I probably learned more things on that tour than I've learned about plants probably in total ever. As a, I guess like a budding Hoya person, how are you selecting the Hoyas? Just like the ones that you like? Are you doing it by like trying to do rarity, easy, or what's your?
Yeah, I am doing more rarity, and then second to that is what I like. Yeah, and how I'm finding that is through kind of just the demands on the Facebook groups, if or the sellers what they're selling it for. The rave right now is like silver, you know, like
Right, yeah. What about these Hoyas that kind of like speaks to you as a person who has not been historically into Hoyas?
This one, you like this one? This one is the variegated. I don't know how to pronounce.
Yeah, that sounds excellent to me.
It's really pretty, really pretty. The variegation is really nice. As you put it in more sun, it gets more pink.
Yeah,
You know Hoyas, the sun stressing. This is one of my favorites. It's a Manaprince, I think, but they look like little frog feet. I like the shape of it.
I like the shape of this too. I think this is the one that kind of like caught my eye, and I like how, you know, as
trellis,
as it gets more, it's gonna just be fuller and fuller.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be really fun.
It's cute.
Yeah.
This is a Dischidia, and Dischidia and Hoyas tend to kind of go hand in hand, it seems. This actually, it cups up into like a little ball, and it's dependent on the survival of ants. So it's codependent, kind of like, you know, in nature. But when I got it in Florida, they had more mature ones, and it was like little balls, and it was so cute.
Very
But
cool.
they flattened out a little for me. Yeah, you know the thing with Hoyas is like a lot of the Hoyas look very similar. So when you're like trying to ID them and you go to Hoya head and go, hey, you know, do you know what this is? And they're like, it could be this, but you're gonna have to wait for it to flower. See, anthuriums are kind of the same too. They look very similar. But philodendrons, you can kind of identify. Their specific like characteristics are easily identifiable.
Yeah, I feel like it's the same with aroids and inflorescence. Some people place a big thing with inflorescence for identification.
This is a cute one. This is pretty because it's splashy too. It's called Chicken Farm.
I like it. I like how big this is.
Huh?
Okay, sold. Sold on
Chicken
this
Farm.
one. Very.
You're gonna like this one too.
Oh, it's like the heartleaf plants.
Like a carry.
Yes.
Carry eye.
Yes. Yeah, it's like the carry eye,
Yeah.
but
I think it's called, I don't know,
I think I saw this at Unsolicited. I remember like a leaf that's like this, and the edges are like a little bit rough.
The undulata.
Okay, I have no idea. I have no idea, but okay, yeah, I think we share very similar aesthetics with Hoyas in this kind of side. I like the very Jurassic Park kind of things.
Yeah, I like rough and but
I like this one.
veiny. That's an elliptica. That's a cute one, huh?
Very, very cool. Reminds me of like
turtleback.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I remember. Yeah, just like turtles. Yeah, that's the first thing that kind of like into my mind. Ooh. Like it. Very, very like this
Sold,
one.
huh? Sold you on it.
I like that a lot.
This is a cute one. This is the Carnosa freckle. It's very simple, but it's really pretty. And sometimes you get like the solid leaves and everything. And with this, I have hard water. With more sun, the white turns pink.
Oh, yes, yeah. Yeah, the sun stress. Yeah. What's
This is an aria from Japan. And when it was shipped, they cut the leaves. So, I don't know why.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Well, at least you have
But,
a good,
it's
a new
growing.
growth point, yeah.
Oh, this is what I was telling you about.
Is this the?
The more mature princess, but it has a dark, vibrant
Yeah.
contrast. The black cherry.
I think the black cherry. This part is actually red. Like
red,
or much pinker.
Like a pink.
Right. I think the supposedly the red cherry it stays like this part of the leaf kind of stays like this. Not stays, but it comes out like that. So it's not like as pink, or at least that's my understanding what a black cherry is. But this is the bigger form of the Aria, right?
I don't think so. The way you can tell, I heard, is like this is a large form.
You look at the ripples in the back.
Yeah, but this might not be a very mature one also. But I don't know.
I thought the rippling. Actually, I don't even know. I don't. I will not even comment because I don't know.
But we want to call it the large one. I'll take
it. Is this the El Choco?
Yes.
Love.
So pretty, huh? And so cute.
I love it. Yeah. So what distinguishes the El Choco from a regular varicosum?
I believe the red back. But I don't have a varicosum.
Yeah, maybe it's the form because I feel like now that you have like the hybrids, it can look similar, but yeah, these guys can get so big.
Well, actually, this is a.
That's the varicosum gloriosum.
Milano.
Oh yeah, right.
But yeah, I guess it's kind of red in the back too.
And this one is the glorious.
Yeah.
And that's what I think when these first came out, a lot of people were asking how can you tell glorious from the splendid, and it's really just the back. At least that's how I've always told people the glorious.
Is the back?
Doesn't have red. It just never comes out red.
But the veiny, I don't know. And then also there's like the controversy of like, okay, it's Milano, Chrysum, and Varicosum as opposed to Varicosum Milano. Because
I have no idea.
It's like whatever is the dominant feature, I believe. I don't know.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, sure, whatever.
But I love these. I've loved these for so long.
Which ones?
I think my preference has always been the Splendid. And this was before it was even called the Splendid. Before we just called it a cross.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think I remember when this was started, they started to call this the Glorious, and I think the feature that people liked was that it was a large velvety leaf. So that was nice, and then but I always like the red back on the Splendid. Okay, we're going back to this other side. Let me see.
This one is a large form, Monstera. I'm not quite sure if it's Aria or Albo.
Yeah.
It's the mother plant. I'll have to show you a picture of it. It's like beautiful. It's bigger than this.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's really pretty.
I've had a few ties that came out looking very similar to this. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to figure it out.
Like the tie variegation looks like that.
Yeah.
As opposed to like constellation.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll remain this way. I don't think it will. I think as it gets older, it comes to like the speckled tie constellation one. Is this what is this, a mint?
It's an Aria.
It's an Aria as well.
Yeah, Aria.
Oh, yes. I'm glad we are kindred spirits with this Aria love. So nice. I think the Aria's, I think it's my favorite variegated Monstera. I like it even more than the mint, even though I like the mint a lot as well.